Hello and welcome or welcome back to another edition of McKay Yoga. I thought today we'd do a little bit of abs and stretch, so just a quick little video, nothing too crazy, short and sweet. So we'll start in child's pose. We'll do a little bit of abs and then we'll do a stretch, okay? So we're coming down to your mat. I'm going to give you options in terms of modifications and some props you could use in terms of doing your abs and your stretch. So here we go. Child's pose, and you're going to extend the arms forward and straight, lifting the forearms and the elbows and the upper arms off of the mat. And then when you inhale, you're going to shift your weight forward. When you exhale, curl your toes under, lift the legs towards straight. You're in downward dog. Okay? So this is your first dog of the day, whatever ritual you like to do in your dog. Maybe you want to pedal out your heels, let the head move from side to side, whatever it is you need. So our first little bit of abdominals is going to be from moving from down dog to plank. So here we are in down dog. And you want to make sure that your down dog is relatively long so you don't have to adjust your hands and feet. And inhale to plank, pull the belly in, draw the navel in and up towards the spine. Keep your belly contracted. As you exhale, lift the hips up and back, down dog. Inhale forward to plank. Plank is a great posture for building abdominal strength. Exhale, navel in and up towards the spine as you draw back to downward dog. 3 more like that. Inhale, forward plank pose. Allow the crown of the head to stretch away from the lower back and tailbone. And then exhale, lift the hips up and back, down dog. Let's do 2 more like that. Inhale, forward plank. Exhale, down dog. And then 1 more time. Inhale, forward to plank. Pause in your plank position. Shoulders right above the creases of your wrists. And then breathe into that space that's in between your shoulder blades. Keep drawing the navel in and up towards the spine, like you're trying to pull the muscles away from your skin, or pull the muscles in away from your shirt. And then lengthen the lower back towards your heels. Imagine you had a block at the inner thighs and you could squeeze onto that block. Stay here, inhale. Then exhale, lift the hips up and back, down dog. Walk the hands back to meet the feet. So you keep the belly engaged as you do that. Keep the navel drawing in and up towards the spine. And as you're walking back towards your feet, you're also protecting your lower back. So we'll do another variation of plank, and then we'll also do a variation of forearm plank. Plank is a really great posture, like I said before, for abdominals. Walk back out, downward dog. So you want to be able to move from downward dog to plank very easily. Now inhale, come forward to plank. And separate the feet, hip socket distance apart or wired. And then as you inhale, lift the right hand to touch the left shoulder. Exhale, lift it down. Inhale, left arm touches right. Exhale, down. Inhale, right. Exhale, down. Inhale, left. Exhale, down. Inhale, right. Exhale, down. Inhale, left. Exhale, down. Stay here, take a breath in. And then exhale, lift the hips up and back as you draw back to downward dog. Bring your feet back together. We'll do some more abdominals in this downward dog position, if you will. Join your feet together and inhale, reach the right heel backwards. And then as you exhale, draw your knee towards your forehead. So contract your belly muscles as you come forward. Inhale, take the leg back and up to the ceiling. Now exhale, take your right knee to your right arm. See if you can touch. Exhale, back up to the ceiling. Now we'll get the obliques in the game. Exhale, draw your right knee to your left arm. Inhale, back and up to the ceiling. And this time, exhale, right foot comes down to the left. And then we'll do all of that on the second side. Inhale, left leg reaches high. Exhale, draw the knee in towards you. Round the upper back, contract your belly muscles. Inhale, leg reaches up to the ceiling. Exhale, left knee to left arm. See if you can touch. Inhale, back and up to the ceiling. Obliques come in. Exhale, left knee, right arm. Inhale, back and up to the ceiling. And then exhale, draw the feet together, down dog. Keep your belly engaged. Walk your hands back to meet your feet. Take another forward fold. Because that can be a lot on the wrists, I'm putting the forward folds in between to give your wrists a break. Take an inhale here. And then when you exhale, walk back out to down dog. I'm going to back myself up a little bit. And now inhale, come forward to plank. And then exhale, bend your elbows. See if you can lower slowly all the way down to the ground. Stretch the abdominals a little bit by coming into Sphinx pose. So the chest is going to lift. You're going to breathe smoothly, steadily in and out through your nose. quick stretch, right back to those abs. So curl your toes under, lift the inner thighs. You might have to bring the hands and the elbows back a little bit. I do. I wish you had smell vision. These roses smell wonderful. Press the hands down, forearms and elbows down. Tuck the chin, draw the belly in. Inhale, forearm plank. Think about lengthening your chest towards the front edge of your mat and your tailbone towards the back edge of your mat. Keep breathing in and out through your nose. And then exhale, walk the feet towards the elbows. You're in dolphin pose. From dolphin, inhale, reach the right heel up. Exhale, it lowers. Inhale, lift the left heel up. Exhale, lower. One more each side. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, it lowers. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, it lowers. Pause. Now, when you inhale, walk your feet back so you're in forearm plank. And then pause here. We're going to saw it. So inhale, shift forward so you're on the balls of your feet. And then exhale, press back. Now you're pressing through the heels. Inhale, forward. Exhale, press back. All the while, I'm contracting my belly muscles. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. 3 more. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. One more time. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Pause. Then inhale, walk the feet towards the elbows. Look to your hands. If you know that you can lift both elbows simultaneously, do that. You press and you come back to downward dog. Take a breath here. And then exhale, walk the hands back to meet your feet. You're in a forward fold. Next up is side plank pose. What? Yeah, side plank pose. So I'll show you the modification and then we'll move it up in layers, right? So you're gonna come forward to all fours, so on your hands and your knees. If you're on a hard surface, you might need to, get a towel or a blanket to pad up the knees. So the modification, I'll do it on both sides. So it would be to keep the knees down, right? But extend the right leg backwards. And then you can lift the right leg up. So this is moving towards a variation of side plank or even half moon. And then reach the right arm up. So this is how you would start, right? Great for abs, great for building strength to come into side plank. So that's one way. Now the other way is from your plank position, roll to the little toe side of your left foot, then bring your right foot forward, left shoulder over left wrist, right arm reaches up. That's a great modification too. Or you could scissor the legs, or you could stack the legs. Stay here, inhale. Then when you exhale, come back to plank, come to all fours, and then we'll switch sides. But before we switch sides, let's do something with the wrists. So take the backs of the hands together, right? Taking it in the opposite direction. Cooper, stop it. Cooper, stop it. That's my dog going crazy. Cooper, stop. Always gotta watch these animals, man. They got a mind of their own. Okay, let's get back to those abs from all fours. Same thing, we're gonna do the same thing, but on the opposite side. So the knees could stay down, and then you could lift the left leg up, right? You could roll a little bit, flexing that left foot, and then see if you can add lifting the left arm up. So again, it could be like half moon or side plank pose. So that's how you could start. Moving on, come to your plank position. Roll to the little toe side of your right foot, and then bring that left foot forward, and then reach your left arm up. Again, another great modification. You could scissor the legs, right? You could stack the legs. Side plank pose, Vashisthasana. Stay here, inhale. Then when you exhale, slowly unwind, lift the hips back, lower the knees, pause and rest, and let's give those wrists a break. So now I'm going to show you the same side plank, but what if you couldn't be on your wrists, right? So I'll show it to you from the forearms. Let's flip to the right side, or to the opposite side, beg your pardon. So think about when you're in that forearm plank in Sphinx pose, right? So come forward so that your elbows are down on the ground. Your palms could be down, your hands could be in prayer, they could be interlaced, but let's start with the palms down, right? Curl your toes under, lift the knees up, and then see if you can bring your feet together, and then roll to the little toe side of your left foot, right? So you could be here, which is like a twisted forearm plank. Or you could come up to the fingertips of that right hand, or you could extend that top arm all the way up. It's like you're peeling your heart and chest towards your device. Stay here, inhale. Then when you exhale, come back to that twisted forearm plank. Bring the feet back to parallel. Gently release the knees down and pause. So you see, that could be a good one to do if you have wrist issues. And because we do a lot of yoga, you might opt to alternate from planks to forearm planks, right? And it's a good way to build strength. It's another plank. All right, here we go, second side. So you're gonna start on your forearms with the palms facing down. So your hands, they're set up for Pincha Mayurasana. We're gonna have to do a video about that. And then straighten out the legs, you're in forearm plank. Bring your feet together and roll to the little toe side of your right foot. So now you're in a twisted forearm plank. Stay there, or come up to the fingertips of your left hand. Stay there, or peel that left arm straight up and try to turn your heart and chest towards the device. Stay here, inhale. Then exhale, unwind back to that forearm plank with a twist. And then parallel your feet, forearm plank once again, and then gently release the knees down. And then sit down. Our last little abdominal work will be Navasana, which is one of my favorites. In Pilates, they call it teaser. In yoga, we call it Navasana. It's the boat pose. So if straightening the legs is difficult, you could use a strap here, right? This is how it starts. You start seated. Bring your hands underneath your thighs. And maybe you just do one leg. This could be like an inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, it lowers. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, it lowers. Now let's see if we can get both feet up. Both feet up. I'm still holding on to the backs of my legs. I'm going from challenging to more challenging. Inhale, the right leg lifts. Exhale, it lowers. Inhale, the left leg lifts. Exhale, it lowers. Now maybe inhale, both legs lift. Exhale, they lower. All right, now let go of the legs. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, it lowers. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, it lowers. And then inhale, both leg lifts. Exhale, pack to tabletop. Bring your feet down, lift your chest. Stay here, inhale. And then exhale, bring the soles of the feet together, knees wide, bottom crossed. Now I'll turn towards you. Sometimes we feel that in the hip flexors. Now we're gonna go into the stretch. And so in order to get out of the hip flexors, you gotta pull your belly in more. If you continue, as you can see, my stomach sticks out. If you continue to practice with the stomach sticking out, you'll develop the muscles out. So our work is to draw it all in. And then I'll traumatize you and come closer to the screen. But first, let's stretch. Take that left leg out to the left. Maybe you can angle it into the corner of your mat. Take your arms out to the height of your shoulders. Inhale. And then exhale, lean to your left side. Right arm kind of rainbows over. You can turn your heart and chest up towards the ceiling. Abs and stretch. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, release the hands down. Lean back and switch the legs. It's almost like a little bit of a can-can. Open the arms up, inhale. And then exhale, right hand to shin or floor, left arm up and over. See if you can turn and look towards the side wall, maybe the ceiling if it doesn't strain your neck. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, release the hands down and straddle the legs wide apart. So maybe you get the heels and the edges of your mat. As you inhale, reach your arms up. And then exhale, turn towards your left. Reach the arms so they frame your leg. Inhale here. And then exhale to any degree. You walk towards your knee, your foot, and you start to fold. It's a variation of Upavishta Konasana. Hope you felt that in your abs. As you inhale, come up. As you exhale, turn and twist, fold, meaning the ab work, not the stretch. Right? But do keep the belly in. Keep the navel drawing in and up towards the spine. Keep breathing in and out with your nose. As you inhale, come back up. As you exhale, come to the center. Inhale, reach tall. And then exhale, fold through your center. Maybe touch your toes, or you can bring your hands to the space that's in front of you. Make sure you're staying up on the sitting bone. And you're trying to move your chest forward. And breathe. Stay here, inhale. And then exhale, draw your arms up. Reach the arms down. Bring your legs back together. And let's do another hip flexor stretch. So from down dog, right? Because we did a lot of abdominals from down dog, let's see how it works, right? Or let's see how effective it was. Inhale, reach the right heel backwards. Then as you exhale, draw your knee in towards you. Bring your right foot forward, lower your left knee down. So what I meant by that is that were you able to get your right foot forward without lifting the hands up? That's the hard part, right? So now we're stretching, and then we'll do a little abdominal work here. Lift the hips up, flex your foot, and then inhale, lift the right hand up. Could you see that it lifted? Hip flexor, belly. Inhale, lift it up. That's cheating. Okay. Inhale, lift it up. Lower, bend your right knee, stretch into it once again. Stay there or pick up your back foot and reach for your back foot. It could be with your right hand, left hand, or both. Deeply stretching. Deeply stretching. Stay here, inhale. Then when you exhale, curl your back toes under, back knee lifts. See if you can lift the foot with your belly, plank, then down dog. All right, inhale, left heel reaches back. Exhale, draw it in. Bring your left foot forward without lifting the hands. Lower your right knee down. So that's abs strength too, and hip flexor. Amazing. Pause here for a moment, and then we're going to straighten that left leg. Keep the belly drawing in. Then inhale, lift that leg up. Lower it down. Inhale, lift. Lower it down. I think we did 4. Inhale, lift. Maybe I cheated on one. And last one, inhale. Exhale, bring it down, bend that knee, lunge a little bit deeper, reach back for your back foot, maybe grab it with opposite hand or same hand. Keep breathing. Stay here, inhale. Then exhale, release your back foot down, curl your back toes under. Now see, without dragging your foot, see if you can lift that foot. Plank, hips up and back, down dog. And then I just wanted to show you one other thing about that belly. So hopefully you can see. So if I don't keep my belly contracted and I let it go, you see how it's pooching out? It's like I have a small person in there. I gotta draw it in. So remember, when you do your abs, keep your abs drawing in. Trust me, you want your abs drawing in. I've actually heard teachers say, pretend like you're looking at somebody and you like them and you don't want anything to hang out. All right, that's my little speech. One other thing I'd like for us to do in this ab little stretch is Paschimottanasana, right? So legs are straight, reach your arms up to the ceiling, inhale, and then exhale, forward fold. Think of the back ribs going to your front ribs. This is a short, sweet video, a little bit of abs, a little bit of stretch, and making fun of myself with those crazy abdominals sticking out. No. Keep them drawing in. And then inhale, reach the arms forward and up. And then exhale, release the arms down. You can lay down and take a break. Thank you for joining me for this edition of Michelle McKay Yoga, Abs, and Stretch. Until the next time, my YouTubers, peace out and ciao for now.